What's going on YouTube? This is Mason AJ.
This is Lance Excalibur.
And I'm here to talk about one of the shows I love so much. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, the premiere and also the second episode.
Do you really love it?
I love it that much. That much. More so than any other show out there.
Alright.
Do not question my love for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nah, bruh. It's alright.
What? It's fantastic.
I mean, okay.
It's fantastic, super awesome, amazing.
Okay, first let's come out the gate with it. First off, this season is not even Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. This is Inhumans Reborn. And this is the Inhuman show with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of tacked onto it. That's what this is.
Don't worry, it's still my main man Colson.
I'm not saying it's bad. I want to make this clear. It's not bad. It's just that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 1 absolutely sucked. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 2 sucked until no. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season 2 sucked until the mid-season finale when Inhumans came in, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of interested. And then that's the only time we get interested. And then Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. 3, it was just like, forget all that Agents and stuff. Let's just go Inhumans.
Okay. First and foremost, this is obviously coming from a Flash fan. We have gone over this so many times about why Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is so much more fulfilling than the Flash, and you just cannot accept that. Okay, fulfilling.
No,
everything about it is fulfilling.
Okay, let's not compare them to the Flash. Let's stick to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So what do you like about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D?
Speaking of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, one of the huge things I love about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the fact that it feels like a fully functioning world with fully functioning characters. Everything in it has consequences and everything reverberates to one another. Unlike other comic book TV shows where we just run into a nuclear reactor that just happens to be there but yet fully operational.
We didn't get to the Flash yet, so you stop it. Okay, you stop it. I want to say this, like it's not that I don't like the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because, like I said, after the mid-season finale of season 2, and after that, it was just I love the whole series after that because I really do like when they implemented like Inhumans. It became interesting, not because of the powers, but just because it had more characters doing more things interestingly, and it wasn't just like sneak, shoot, sneak, I got the secrets, shoot, sneak. It was just like I can watch, a freaking CSI or something. Like, it was just. But you know what? I can honestly say that like this season is more focused on Inhumans and it's different. I actually do like the season 10 times more than I like the past season.
Okay, alright, fine. But I gotta say, it did really start off strong off the gate, as opposed to the other two seasons, which always start off a little bit slow to kind of catch us stride and kick in.
Oh yeah.
And so off the bat, if they finally learned their lesson, I will admit that was one of the flaws. There are people out there, even to this day, who look like, oh, I couldn't make it to season 1. I had to be like, employ you. Make it through season 1. It was hard. I ain't gonna front. If it wasn't for the fact that it was on Netflix and I was binge watching it, I probably would have made it myself.
I ain't gonna lie, if it wasn't for the fact they had Marvel money, they would have been done.
Marvel money.
Yeah, they had Marvel money.
You mean that Lord Disney money?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Did I say Marvel money? I meant to say Lord Disney money. That's what they had.
But focusing on the show, one of the things this is just pretty much an overview of the whole series. But one thing like I said, I love about it, I love the fact that a lot of times comic book shows and comic book characters feel like they get like a free pass. Oh, it's a sci-fi TV show, where I feel like proper writing and implementation isn't always given credit in its due. Where Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, all the characters are fully fleshed out. Even in everything that happens to these characters matters. I gotta say, one of my favorite characters is still I'm sorry, I forget his name, but the big black guy, because he got, remember season 2, he got taken over by the aliens, and that affected him. He didn't just brush that off. It affected him for a long time.
I get it.
I get it. And it's tailored his character now to even how he treats Inhumans. He's like, I'm afraid of you, but I'm dealing with it, and and everything else.
You got a little PTSD. I get it. You kind of traumatized.
But
I don't know. It's hard for me. It's hard for me to really like care and dig deep with these characters for some reason. I don't get me wrong. I hear what you're saying. It's more realistic. Blah, blah. I think you know what it is. I think that Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. takes itself too seriously. And no, let me say this because it's kind of like that guy that kind of walks around like high school and he's like an asshole. Yeah, man, I can do anything. Everything I do is easy. Yeah, you will. And then like when he messes up, you go, oh, you messed up, you punk bitch. And it's like you kind of like you don't feel sorry for him because he thinks he's a shit all the time. But when but like the guy who who's humble all the time, like, you know, like Flash, and don't really take himself too seriously, but when he do something awesome, it's always magnified. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's not that Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. is bad, I think it just takes itself too
But see,
seriously.
you know what? This is also a point reverberated when we actually did a nerd talk on dark and gritty versus light and witty. Be sure to check out that episode where we argue just pretty much like where Flash doesn't take itself so seriously, but it's also so kiddie and childish. It almost feels like a children's TV show. Nothing in it has any type of adult
It's
ramification.
doing for me what I want a show to do, what a show like that do for me. It's just entertain me. I don't want it to try to change my life or try to relate to my personal life and struggle.
And Agent S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't do that, but I do feel like it's a show more catered to the adult me, not necessarily the me that was like 10 years old who just wants to watch superpowers.
Okay, don't get me wrong. I agree with that. It's just, and that, like I said, this is not me bashing Agent S.H.I.E.L.D., especially season 3, because it was phenomenal, and I want to get back to season 3 being phenomenal. But you know, all I'm saying is to take yourself too seriously. But let's get into season 3.
But so taking it so seriously, we see how finally how the events of the previous season have fully affected the world
and the movies, the events of the movies. They bring up the movie references a bunch of times.
And you see how Coulson, I was actually really curious to see how Coulson losing his hand was it, and I like how if you look real closely, you see how the hand is actually still in a glass. They actually still like keep it there. I see like they're studying it. Once again, going back one thing to love, like it happened and we didn't just brush over that. It's still like a reverberating going into it. I gotta say, I'm a little bit mad at Fitz. I mean, I ain't gonna front Fitz. I get it. You love your homegirl, and I wouldn't want to abandon my homegirl either. But sometimes, you be doing a little bit too much, and like the stakes are too high at this point.
All right, when did he start becoming more mentally stable? Because
in the middle of season 2.
What happened?
I can't. You know
Because
what?
from what I remember, he couldn't even think right. He couldn't even remember words. He was like, like he was like, wait, what are you trying to say, Fitz? Like now he's on this whole rampage and say like, when did you become mentally stable?
Well, no, he at one point in time, you see how he's always been getting better. It's just been a very long recovery for him. He wasn't permanently damaged. It was just the fact that at the end of the day, his recovery was always on behind major events. He was never competing to level.
Okay, comment down below if you can tell me if there was an event that helped him get better, or when did it start happening. Because I feel like they just kind of threw it in there like, oh, we kind of still need Fitz. Let's just make him better. Like it just kind of and it just felt like it was tacked on. But anyway,
but first of all, as always, Sky Daisy. Daisy has. No, I remember Daisy's the most significant and surprising character. Originally, when I saw Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I completely wrote her off as like, oh, she's the pretty girl who can hack stuff. Okay.
Now she's the main star.
Now she's the main star.
She runs that show right now. For me, she does.
Yeah, but and seeing her relationship throughout the other characters with the Cavalry and Hunter, my future wife Bobby, baby girl, you know I love you, okay? Bobby, just marry me, okay? Bobby is kind of like my dream girl. Like real talk. I mean, tall, beautiful, kicks ass, scientifically smart. I mean, what else could you hope for?
She's kind of crazy too.
I like that. You know.
But you know what though? Like, I have to admit that. Like in I think it was the last episode, episode 2, the one that just came out. I remember that the doctor was telling Daisy how she's becoming a leader now. You can kind of see it, like, and the actor did a very good job of transitioning.
Blair Underwood.
Yeah, she did a good job.
Blair Underwood's the man, the psychiatrist.
Okay, I'm talking about the chick though. Yeah, I mean, he said to her, he was like, "You become a leader." And she did as an actor, she did a really good job of making that character less like a timid, I got daddy issues, to like, I'm trying to run a team, a successful team, a badass, go get a motherfucker. And I was like, yeah, like, I like
so
that.
the pretty much what you're saying is her character growth was significant and she grew up in a very adult setting.
Yeah.
Oh.
My God.
It's Flash still can't get a girl.
Whatever, man. Look, listen, Daisy did a good job.
But no, Daisy did a good job. And one thing I really love about this compared to other season premieres which have happened is the fact that the events are we're seeing how the events of last season are directly affecting, connecting. A lot with Gotham and with Flash. I gotta say this: their events happen, but we didn't always see the direct correlation to it. We're kind of given like a sense of things. Time has passed. It's been 6 months.
Well, I mean, Gordon did turn to bad Gordon. He was like, justice. Throwing people out the window. But that's for another video. Watch that video.
Make sure you check out our Gotham season premiere review. Pretty much right here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's giving me so much that I love. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. And the one thing I gotta say, the way they're introducing new elements to combat against S.H.I.E.L.D, because after battling Hydra and the Inhumans and encounter S.H.I.E.L.D, I really was kind of questioning what's gonna happen next. And the one thing I gotta say about S.H.I.E.L.D, everything is being introduced organically. It has yet to get to the point where it feels like, oh god, we're just hacking things on at this point. The way the world is reflecting to Inhumans, the way the other agency has grown up to the counter S.H.I.E.L.D, even with the way the big blue guy, whose name we still don't know what he was.
That's Lash from the comic books. We all know that. Well, comic book readers know that that's Lash. They brought in the new character from like the new Inhuman series that's going on right now. You gotta check it out. Like it started off with like Joe Madureira. He's an awesome artist. He has started a really, really awesome book. And Lash was like a really awesome like new character, and they bring him to the show, which I'm very surprised. Like that was like a bold move for the show to like bring, because Lash is like this big hulking dude who got the spikes all over, and they really did like, they didn't just do a CG. They actually put the guy in makeup and stuff. Nah, cool.
Yeah, he looked badass.
Right.
Like I can find, if I was playing Borderlands, and he comes out and like, run away! I remember watching him battle against and to really get that grip of power. Like Daisy went at him, and then the Doctor dude went at him with full power.
I feel like Daisy should have crushed him though, because her shoots sound waves. Lash absorbs energy. Those sound waves should have crushed him.
No,
like, because she can move mountains.
It's
that,
not
right?
so.
Like her sound waves on a whole nother level.
But see, it just shows you that even with powers, like power, and I'm just gonna say, I'm about to be real for a second. I like how at the end of the day, powers didn't say today, guns say today. He said, oh, I got blasting power, but then when Big Black came out, I got a gun. He's like, oh, a gun. It's too real. Okay,
this is too real.
I gotta bring it up. A lot of times I feel like superheroes do not think, they're so focused on powers, they don't think about the way things should happen.
Right.
So the fact that like a gun, I'm not saying we advocate gun violence. I'm saying the fact that tactical knowledge won the day, I was looking like, yes.
That is kind of true. Like, cause at the end of the day, you're like, oh, block this fireball. You ain't got nothing on. Like, It's right. It's true. It was kind of realistic.
Now I'm gonna focus a little bit more on this newer episode.
Yeah.
I loved it, but even I gotta call like BS on some moments in there. Fitz,
right.
Fitz figured out that it's a portal.
When we save homegirl. Literally that was probably the worst moment out of all the shows that have come out recently, all these amazing shows. I gotta say that's one of the most BS moments out of all of I know the react. I know you're gonna bring it up. No, I'm gonna call BS on this one, because all of a sudden she's like, Daisy can use her powers to open a portal, which kind of makes sense. And so then she opens the portal, the only Inhuman in the world who can open a portal willingly, right? Because of her sound wave.
Well, no,
they happen to be working for S.H.I.E.L.D. Okay, I got it. So she opened a portal, and then we're gonna send a sound device in there. No, Fitz crazy ass. And I'm gonna go in there. And then he gets in there, and then he starts screaming at chick, hey, female, where you at?
Simmons!
Where you at? Where you at, Simmons? Then she goes, I'm over here. Like, what the what? And she the whole planet, she's been running around for months, but all of a sudden he screams out and she's right there, and then all of a sudden they start reaching for hands, and then and that goes on for like a full minute, and then all of a sudden, kaboom, the thing blows up, and then they just end the ashes together. So when did this translate into like, I saved your life? Like, it was just like, it was such a tacked on like ending. I'm sorry.
Right,
it was just.
But you know what? A tacked on ending as may be, it kept me in suspense, because I'm looking like, I honestly gotta think that Fitz wasn't gonna make it. I was looking like, oh my god, Fitz is gonna get trapped on the planet, or worse, he's gonna get pulled back at the last second and leave. I was like on my seat. Like,
I want to say this: the suspense of it wasn't lost, but the way they did it was just mad cheesy. It was mad cheesy. The whole time I'm sitting there going like, okay, like, what, he gonna barely make it? Okay, no, he gonna get it. Okay, and then all of a sudden it explodes in the ashes. It was just.
Also, I'm gonna say this: the fact that I'm just gonna say right now, the fact that Hydra is still a force. You know, and
it's not a force. Your boy just picking them pieces back.
But I'm saying it's a force enough to you see how it's beginning to. They're gonna put their people in place to undermine the big things that happen with S.H.I.E.L.D. and the other agency. Now, and it's still a force. It still exists. You know, and you know what? And I'm really excited to see that because it really does feel like a full-edged terrorist organization. Like, even though you blew away the leaders,
it just feels like homeboy just getting some crews back together, and they got like a little mini gang on the street, and he's like the charisma, smooth talking leader, and then everybody else is like, yeah, boss, whatever you say, I'm gonna kill him dudes. Which I never understand the mind of a henchman. I'm sorry, maybe I'm too much of a champion to just be like, oh, whatever you say, boss, I'll go kill him. Like, no, I'm like, you kill him. Like, I'm just like, it's just too much of this. Like, I was like, henchmen don't make sense to me, but especially Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's like in this realistic world, I can see henchmen in the Flash, okay, because it's more comic booky. But in this real world, I'm like, you ain't paying me enough to go out and just throw my life out there and just start shooting at people. Like, no, don't do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it, man.
They be like, hell, Hydra. You be like, pay me, Hydra.
Pay me. Like, not only just pay me, give me like a W-2, like give me some 401k, something like something. I don't know. Anyway, all this realistic talk, it just henchmen just seem so fake in this thing. They just dead and get kicked. It's just like, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm off topic. Anyway,
but like for all intents and purposes, going back to it, I'm very, very excited about season 3.
I kind of am.
You know that it has just as disappointed me. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I still give it a solid 9. I still give it, even though I have a lot of reservation for, because I have a lot of bad taste in my mouth from season 1 and half of season 2. It's just a lot of bad taste, like
But you know what? Season 3 is that mouthwash Listerine.
It is
to get that bad taste out your mouth. Okay?
It is true. It is
okay, but you know what? Comment down below. Let me know what you think about seasons 1, 2, or 3 of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Who your favorite character?
1, 2 is whack. Half of 2 is whack. Season 3 is awesome. Come on, man. It's basic math. 1 whack, 2 halfway whack, 3 awesome. Like, that's just kind of how.
Okay, whatever. You know what? Let's change that up then. Comment down below. Let me know who your favorite character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is. Yeah. I want to know, why and why not, and give me all the pretty much. Just give me your thoughts. I just want to hear your thoughts. Cause I love the show so much, but I gotta deal with this guy. He's always like Flash all day, every day.
Listen, it's like, I understand this is your show, Flash is my show, but to be honest, this show did a good job. It's just like.
But you know what? I gotta say, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is my show, Flash is your show, but both Gotham and iZombie are both our shows.
Yeah, I agree.
And Heroes Reborn is in.
Hey, I'm still holding on for hope. Anyway, my name is Excalibur.
This is Mason AJ.
Peace out.
Tune in next time.